We're climbing out of the area just to the east of San Diego. We're about 30 miles into the press launch at the moment. This is the Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster, new for 2018, fitting in with the Bonneville range. Has had a massive resurgence over the last couple of years. Mega popular through that period, and been fabulous for sales for Triumph too, with the bobber really leading the way in terms of sales, in terms of numbers. The American market reckon the Speedmaster is going to outsell the bobber. Be interesting to see how it does in the UK. 11,650 of your pounds. And that's for the jet black version. There's 3 colours available in the range. Yeah, jet black at 11,650. An extra £150 for the cranberry red, and then an extra 350 on top of the 11,650 for this, which is fusion white. I don't know if you can see that. Just concentrate on riding. Nice hand-painted detail down here on the tank. It's only the tank where the colours change. The rest of the bike's exactly the same on each of those 3 options. And that, incidentally, the 11,650 is exactly the same as the bobber black. And that in turn is £1,000 more than the standard bobber. This has got the 16-inch wheels, front and back, with the Avon Cobra tyres, 32 spokes. One of the accessories, and there are over 130 accessories available in the range. One of the accessories is black spoke wheels, which I think look pretty cool. Speaking of accessories, there's a couple of what Triumph call the inspiration kits. So they literally are to kind of give you inspiration for what you can do with the accessory range. So be careful over that sand. One's called Maverick, and it's got some flat bars. A different seat. It's a single seat unit. The Speedmaster really is a bobber with different suspension because it's designed to carry pillions. So it's got sort of a cartridge style suspension on the front, 41mm diameter with 90mm at travel, 73mm travel on the rear. It's a monoshock that's hidden underneath the seat. Adjustable for preload. 5-inch headlight with daytime running lights, and that's LED. Same as the indicator, same as the rear light and the registration plate light. Real classical in its styling. It's a beautiful looking thing, really harking back to those Bonnevilles of the 50s and 60s. Oop, not a lot of ground clearance with the pegs touching down just there. Still, despite its Speedmaster name, it's nothing to do with speed really. It's all about laid back cruising. There's a coyote just yes, beautifully styled. It's really, really pretty bike to look at. You can kind of tell why Triumph picked the west coast of the States to launch the bike. First 10 miles or so of our journey this morning has been down the coast road. So just up from Carlsbad to up towards San Diego. Tons and tons of surface. Quite strange for a Tuesday morning. Still, that's the vibe, isn't it, in California? Gotta say, this bike turns really well. It's like 245 kilos dry. So it's a big old heavy thing. But you can't really tell, I guess because the weight's everything's just so low down. The seat height's only 705 mil, so it's you know, it's a real low seat. It's comfortable, you know, riding position is comfortable, just with the feet forward and these swept back, what they call beach bars. Take a look at the angle of my wrists when we just get around this section. Yeah, so they're sort of jutting out to the right. It's pretty comfortable. I can't complain about the bars and certainly the comfort of my wrists or arms. Yeah, looking at some of the promotional photographs before we came on the launch, I thought that the bars, you know, would be so low it might be dragging on your shoulders or hurting your arms a bit. But actually it's fine. A bit I got to worry about, and I don't know whether it's just me. I'll have to have a chat with the other journalists who are here. But after about 30 miles, I was certainly keen to get off at the first coffee stop, just to give a bit of relief to the, I guess, my coccyx, base of your spine. It's not the most comfortable seats. But I found that with the bobber as well, though. Equally, I did try and adjust my own seating position for the first part of the ride this morning, when I kind of had the balls of my feet on the pegs, and now I'm riding with almost the heel on the pegs. Just see if that'll slump me back in the seat a bit, take a bit of the pressure off that coccyx, and see if it's a little more comfortable. Lovely, long, languid throttle, rev range, low down torques, 1200cc, what they call a high torque. So sort of look, power is available right across the rev range from really low. It makes about 75 brake horsepower peak power, and that's over 6,000 RPM, 105 newton meters at 4,000 RPM, which is a significant increase on the old 2015 Speedmaster. Nice throttle response. It's not too energetic or pokey, but if you need to give it a razz, you can. There's two riding modes on this, road and rain. Both give you the same amount of power, but it's all about how that power is offered. So it's a smoother throttle response for rain mode. Just adjust a single clock that gives you all the info you need, including a digital Rev Counter. So let's have it on that instead now. Let's see how we get on. Second into third, 40 miles an hour, 2,800 RPM, 40 miles an hour. It's a 12 litre tank, which is slightly bigger than the bobber. Trying for claiming 175 or so miles, which is, I guess, it's somewhere between 55 and 60 mpg. It'll be interesting to see how we get on at the end of this, by the end of this press ride, in terms of mpg. I can't imagine anybody wanting to sit on this seat for 175 miles. Thankfully there are options.